welcome to another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. I'm Wendy here, and I have Tiletum with me today. This is the newest board and dice game that's come out by Daniel Tascini and Simone Luciani. And this looks like it's 1 to 4, 14 plus, and 60 to 100 minutes. So let's open this puppy up and check out what's going on. So on the back here, just for a little bit of, theme and spice in your Euro game. So it says that your wealthy merchants looking to multiply your fortune, gain influence and recognition. While visiting cities spread all over the continent, you build trade posts and contribute to construction of greater cathedrals. You gain the favor of influential figures, inviting them to your homes and making use of unique abilities. You gain profitable contracts and resources to fulfill them. Finally, when your time comes, you participate in fairs that yield great rewards and recognition. You will become the greatest merchant of the early Renaissance, or become the best Euro player in the Euro player game. The end. No, I'm excited about this mechanically. Let's see the pieces going on. We have dice for the dice. The dice basically, I think you're drafting or it's making your action. You're choosing your actions based on the dice and what's rolled each round, and the dice will determine the strength of your action as well as the type of your action. So they're kind of multi-use. Let's see. Over here, we've got the different player color pieces, little columns over there. Let's see what else we've got in here. We've got pink columns. The pink player gets a bag to themselves. Everybody else has to find their color. Ha ha, ha ha ha. I call pink. Less work for me. Looks like we have, I think these are sextants or they're compasses. Oh, maybe they're compasses. Let me see. Yes, they're little, cute little compasses. And wagons. Very nice. And we have a little dice bag for the dice. Let's check out these cards here. Hey, look, it's Tom Vassell as an old man. He's so handsome. All right. Yeah, we've got some cards over here. These must be, are these special abilities or are these, let's see, architect action. Pillars. Oh, you know what? I bet this is solo stuff right here, actually. And then over here, we've got some other cards. Very special friends. Ecclesiastical income. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what these do. They might be solo. We have our rule book. And we also have the solo mode rule book. I bet that'll tell us what those cards do. Who needs that? Mike can get that later. All right, here we got the rule book for Tiletum. This is our list of components for the 4 different colors. We've got our little dice action explanator thing over here. We've got some different tiles and stuff going on. Looks like there's plenty of punch boards that are going to happen. Here's the game setup and a little bit of what happens. It looks like there's some differences for 3 to 4 players with the setup. Oh, did I miss a page? I did not miss a page. Okay, we've got just lots of various and sundry setup things. This is the board as it's supposed to be. So this is where the dice go on the little action pool, and then you're building up a lot of stuff over here. I assume on your trade routes and such, as you are a trader, but not the trader. Like, you're not going to ruin the game and make everybody fail. Hopefully not. Playing the game, just some explanations of the action phase, the preparation phase, the king phase, the fair phase, and the cleanup phase. I would like to go to a fair. That sounds like fun. Then an explanation of all the actions and such. Looks like everything is in here. We've got explanations of tasks and the types of tiles and the player board. All that information. There's an appendix going on, so we know what wagons and faces and scrolls and compasses do and say and are. Okay, lots of explanation there so that everything is clearly identified, and it keeps going. If you like iconography, this is the game for you. All right, and now look at that. Look at that thick stack of punch boards, player boards, tiles galore. Oh, tiles. Tiletum. 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 All right, here's player boards. Lovely. They come right out. And we've got all these little pieces. You know what? Honestly, that little dice action circle is different than I expected. So what I think, the way I think it was explained to me is that as you roll the dice, you lay them out according to where they are in this circle will rotate around to different actions. So if you want to take the number 3 action, you take the number 3 action at the 4 power. You take the number 4 action at the 3 power and so forth. But I think this rotates, or the board underneath it rotates. Or maybe these are the tiles. Oh, that's how it works. These tiles go around. Ooh. And so that's how you get your actions, determining what action versus what strength. So I think that's what all these little guys do. Anywho, more stuff to punch out, more tiles and things that were explained in that appendix that I have no idea what they do. Look at all those buildings. It's very historically looking. And we've got tokens of various and sundry resources. That soup looks delicious. Looks like there's pepperoni in it. Pepperoni soup. Awesome. And we have the board. The giant board that will not fit in frame. Oh, this is really big. It's a very, very big board. Like, no joke how big this board is. I would zoom out if I wasn't sure if it would mess up the video. Okay, that is where the action circle goes, is right here. It looks like you can switch up where these are, but then they have it printed on the board already for you. And you rotate that, and then you lay out your dice. Down here is some track that you're working up. It looks like some negative stuff and some positive stuff, so you definitely want to move up on whatever this track is. There's some other tracks over here, or maybe dice. Maybe these are dice that you can play to get these benefits and abilities. And then we have the board that you can explore on and build things and put all your little meeples out on. Here's some roads and connections. Here's where these pretty little city-looking things are. So, yeah, looks pretty awesome. There's a Victory Point track around the outside and such. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Once again, that was Tiletum. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm Wendy Yee, and have a very tile-filled day.